it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
Yo, everybody, it's me, Pops Van Zant from the Madness Comic Network, and I want you to have a heads up and look out for our sign-up page for the Roku campaign on Kickstarter. We're going to be trying to get the funding to get the Roku channel set up for people like that guy, the guy who's recording this, can get his show up there on Roku and start getting monetization today. So check us out, sign up, be ready. Peace.
And now for something completely different.
And yes, we are different. Boy, are we different. Are we different, Dave, or what?
We sure are. We sure are, Pops. And I've got my standing. The cat is asleep.
Oh, hold up. What is this? The cat bailed on us?
Yeah, she's
bailed on us.
She's asleep downstairs at the minute. So this is my standing.
Okay, well, I bet you she's going to hear my voice and she's going to come up and say hi during the show.
She might well.
So
how are you? All right.
And I won't even call her. I won't even say her name or anything.
Okay. Chances are she might turn up before I get to the end of what I've got left.
Yeah, she'll show up. She's kind of like part of the show by now, you know?
Yeah.
Been on just about every single episode, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's familiar with what we do.
I think I would say she's my co-host.
Yes. Yeah. For those of you who are new, don't know what we do, we come out here every week and we show something off. Okay, so last week we were out here and we were talking Vampirella, and Max was out here, and he was supposed to join us again today, but Max ain't feeling too well, so he's got the link. If he shows up, is she there? I hope
he's feeling better. I hope he's feeling better soon.
Okay, I seen you put the pillow in your lap. I was like, is she there already?
Oh yes.
Yes, she is. Yes. See that? Yes, she heard my voice. She said, "It's showtime, baby, showtime."
Well, I was going to say I do have the TV on downstairs because my partner's watching this live.
Yes.
And she probably heard your voice.
Yep. She said, "It's showtime. I'm not going to watch. I'm part of the show."
Yeah, this is it. You are, aren't you? Hey, you
Rocky,
are.
you're being upstage, dude. You're being upstage right now.
That's it. There's
a cat starring on your show, dude, in your spot.
Absolutely. Where are you going?
Yeah, and he's looking at that screen, too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's only got one thing on his mind right now.
Well, she has. It's a female cat.
Yeah, well, his girlfriend's upstairs in heat. And all he's been doing is howling and whining for 3 days. Yeah, no. Oh, there you go. See? She's like, that is no substitute, man. No substitute.
You're quite right.
Let that fly for like 3 minutes. You know that? You say, here's my substitute. She went, Where
are you going?
She said, it's time to show off comics, everybody. And this week, like I said, we were going to continue with the Vampirella. Dave still has some more. And hey, you never know.
A few bits
here next week and show us his stuff. But he was, he's got the link. If he feels better, he'll jump on out here. You guys know Max.
Well, that's it. Right, you're going to settle down? Settle down, yeah. Settle down. Yeah.
She's like, no, I ain't settling down. This is my show, Dave.
Right, let's see how we go, shall we? Shall we see how we go? Yeah. Okay. Right, well, I'll show you this one first. See that one? Dawn and
Vampirella. Okay, I've got some Dawn books too.
So this is like a team-up book, I presume. So this one was published back in get the old magnifying glass out.
It's got to be the 90s,
2014, this one.
2014, really? Huh.
Yeah. 2014. So that's what the artwork looks like. That's the next couple of pages. So it's
yes, nice interior. Whoa, crash! Nice interior work on that.
Yeah, some nice drawings, and then it's got all the variant covers at the back as well. There you go. See some of those. various variant covers.
Very nice. And now look at that. Look at the opposite page there. You got Chastity, you got Purgatory, you got all the Evil Learning. There you go. Old school cake.
That's it. Yeah, you always got plenty of adverts in the back of these Dynamite comics.
Yep.
That one.
Right. Yep.
It's nice to look inside the odd issue now and again just to see what the adverts were like back in the day.
I do not remember Lone Finger.
Lone Ranger.
Oh, okay. It looked like
Lone
Lone Finger. It was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It was the way the glare was hitting those two letters. You couldn't read
Oh,
them.
that's it. Yeah, it can be a bit tricky sometimes, can't it? With the glare. That's your John Carter. Double page.
Now, did you ever see the movie John Carter, that recent one?
I did.
If they'd have called that Warlord of Mars, would that not have been better?
I think it probably would, to be honest. A few more Vampirella covers there. You might as well have a look at those while I've got the book open.
There you go. I think Max showed that cross one. I think you.
Yeah, I think he did.
Max showed that one last week. One of you did.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that one there.
Chapter, or Final Curtain. Yeah, Final Curtain. That's what that is.
That's it. So that's that one. Right. This is issue number 1. I'm not sure if he showed this one or not. Vampirella and Dracula, did he?
I don't remember if he did or not, but it looks good all the same.
Here it does. No, that's the. Now this one was published back in. Let's see, 2012. This one, Pops. 2012. That's the back cover.
That's about right.
2012. So that's like 11 years ago already, isn't it? It's the inside page. It's the credits. Yeah, some quite nice artwork in some of these. That's the alternate covers because they always put them in the back page, I think, you know, for all the Vampirella ones, so as you knew what other ones there were. Like a sort of negative effect one, a pencil one, and a one without any writing on. Yeah, I was right. Negative effect art, sketch art, and Dynamic Forces exclusive cover. I quite like how they've done some of the colouring in this, kind of like grey tone, like that. Because normally it's more kind of like in colour, like that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's that one. This is issue number 2, the same series. Vampirella versus Dracula. And that's the back cover of that one.
Now, see, I've seen some of those too, the Deja Thorians.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I own any, but I've seen some.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I've got a few of those myself, knocking about. So, let's see the back. It's the centre page. I'll just show you that. It's advertised in the shadow. That one. We have number 3. This is quite a vivid red colour. She's got a red costume and it's a red background, so pretty much all red, that one. And that's the back cover to that one. It's the opening page. I'm trying not to get too much glare on it. It can be a bit tricky sometimes. Couple more pages of art.
Those kind of panels right there have to be the hardest there are to draw, because you got to draw something that people can still see and then put snowflakes in front of it.
That's it.
You know what I mean? That has to be like the hardest stuff to draw. It really does.
It must. Yeah. Because you got to place the snowflakes in the right place for it to look right.
Yeah, and it's got to be believable. It's really snowing, you know. But it's like leaving a whole bunch of blind spots on a page you're drawing. That would be hard to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would imagine it. I would imagine it probably is. You know.
I mean, if it's digital, where you can just like put another layer over it, that'd be one thing. But if you're drawing that traditionally, that's got to be difficult.
That's it. There's some more snow on this page as well.
I do love the old vampies.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping that Max would be able to make it out here today, because he said he's got all that old Warren stuff, man, and I really
that's right. I remember him mentioning that last week, to be fair.
We might try to get him to come out next week and still show it off. What do you think?
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be able to join us next week, and he'll probably be able to cover most of the show, because I don't think I'll have anything left by then.
I don't got nothing left. I mean, I got some stuff left, but it's packed and I'm not digging.
Yeah.
You know? I mean...
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. I mean, I do have some other Dynamite stuff, of course. So,
all of my autographed and special stuff, you know, is all packed away for the move.
Yeah,
you know, all the frame stuff and everything. It's all packed away.
This was a crossover between Red Sonja and Vampirella, as you can see, called Prophecy. It's like a team up, I think. Vampirella, Red Sonja, and various others.
Mm-hmm.
So on these pages, we've still got the snow, but there's less white in the background. So.
Now that part, I don't know. Riding a horse in a bikini, that leather saddle, that might be a little get uncomfortable, you know, unless it's like.
Well, I think she was actually sat down on the seat, so I think they're on the wagon there, you know, and then she's kind of leaning forwards.
Oh, it's a wagon. Okay.
I think it's a it's a wagon. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the final page of that one. More snow. There's a couple more adverts at the back, house ads. One for the Shadow, one for the Bionic Man. It was done back in the day.
The Bionic Man?
Yeah, I've actually got one or two of these issues done by Dynamite.
He don't even look like Lee Majors, though, does he?
No. Maybe not. Maybe not. Issue 5. There we go. That's the back cover to that one.
The King of the Congo. Thunder. Yeah, okay. He ain't Conan, he ain't Tarzan, he ain't none of those guys. But trying to be a little mix of all of them, right?
Just a bit. There we go. Like I say, we don't often look inside various issues, but I just thought, seeing as I was a bit light, I'd just pick out one or two pages for you to.
Hello, Turtle Collector. We are going to do a turtle. We're going to have to do a turtle one of these episodes now.
Yeah, I haven't got any. Can you believe that?
I got turtles.
I'm glad you've got some, because I don't. It's not something I got into, Pots.
Yeah.
For some reason or other, I don't know why.
The one big one, and you were like, "Yeah, no."
Well, I must admit, I haven't read any, and I haven't. But come to that, I never saw many for sale over here, so maybe that was something to do with it.
Is it popular over there at all, or is it?
I think it's had its moments back in the 90s, but it's kind of, don't know.
And that is one of the reasons that we do this, that I do this show with Dave, because Dave is in the UK and I'm in America, and we get two different fan views of different comics, right? Sometimes the comics themselves are different. It's fun.
Yeah. That's it. And sometimes we show like things like this, sort of some unexpected content from time to time. Like some of the interior pages. That's the final page of that story. Full splash page at the end. That's the back pages there.
It's Barnabas again.
It is. Dark Shadows. Now this is my final issue, 48-page special. Glossy cover. As you can see.
What's that say? Prelude to Shadow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a card stock cover. That's the names at the bottom there.
I recognize the Christian Zamora name. I know that name.
It's the back cover. So yeah, this is a card stock one. So this one was published in 2013. So it's just 10 years old. It's just 10 years old. There you go. See if you recognise any names there. Archie Goodwin, writer for the second story. It's the opening page. It's a bit hard to open this up as wide, because it's kind of like bound at the edge. I can give you a sample of the interior art. This is a 48-page special, by the way. It's got quite nice artwork in it, It's not too badly done. Various panel layouts.
There's a lot of really good-looking stuff in that book, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's let's say interesting, to say the least. You wouldn't want to read this on your own at night. It looks scary. You'd be having nightmares if you read this like just before bedtime. Especially that panel. What other ones there are in here? There's another double page spread, so to speak. That one.
Get down in there and look at that one.
Say again?
I had to get up in here close and look at that one. I couldn't barely see it.
Oh, you mean that last page?
Yeah. I think I'm wearing a spacesuit. What the hell? Is it a clown? What is that?
It's supposed to be a clown, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a clown. He's a clown.
As I was looking hard, I'm like, what the heck is that supposed to be?
There you go. Yeah. And then you got a little extra story called The Lurker in the Deep. Right at the end. The Lurker in the Deep. It's just 2 or 3 pages long. Different style of art, as you can see, to the earlier story. It's about 8 or 9 pages long, I think, this one. There's some kind of monster there. And that's the final page. Right, so
is that Vampy? Is that Vampy like a little like Vampirella Junior type thing?
Yeah, I think it was. It's just like an advert for it. Yeah, it's like a sort of like junior one. I've never seen it. Just seen the advert for it. So yeah, that was my remaining few Vampirella issues, but I do have my book.
Holy crap! Did you see the size of that thing, people? Hold that back up, Dave.
How's that? Well, this is a normal size comic by comparison. There you go.
There you go. Now this is all the art of one of the big book is the art of one of the Vampirella artists, right?
It is, yeah. It's a dynamite art of Lucio Perillo.
But it's not just Vampirella, right? There's probably some other stuff in there too.
There is, yeah.
Cool,
There's Vampirella, Red Sonja, Zombies, Pirates, and Chaos as well.
Nice.
You've got a variety in here, and it's not too heavy. Not too heavy.
Not too much of a workout showing this one off, guys.
No.
So you look at some of them books up behind Dave. Some of them are really big, really thick, really heavy. And sometimes Dave will bring one down and he'll sit here and page through it. And he's like, you could tell it's like, man, give Dave a break. He needs a break.
That's it. That's the one. So we'll open this one up for you.
What year was this?
This book was published in, I bought it. When did I buy it? I bought it in January 2021. And I think it was published in, let's see, where's my magnifying glass gone? It was published in 2020, Pops.
Okay.
So it's a relatively new book. It's probably about 2 or 3 years old. So that's your first page.
All right. I'm good with that.
Red Sonja.
It's red, yeah. It's red.
Yeah. Red Sonja. This is a double page Vampirella drawing. So
I wonder how many of these Max had. I know Max probably has some of this too.
yeah, I would imagine so. I would imagine he probably does. And for some reason, they've put the table of contents sideways.
I can see that. Turtle Collector, if you're still watching, I just made you a mod. You can drop links to your channel, whatever you got going on.
There you go. That's back to the correct way up. Table of contents. This is the forward.
Gorgeous, sexy, bloody, and beautiful.
That just about sums this book up, Pops.
Yeah, yeah.
Just about sums this book up.
Pretty much covers everybody in it, huh?
Yeah, I would say so. There's another one.
Does that say Draculon and Beyond? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, so I think a lot of these are covers from the comics, obviously.
Right.
Some of these will be.
Good stuff.
So I'll just let you have a look at these. One.
You hear poor Rocky over there just whining, please let me go upstairs, please, please. No, dude, can't go upstairs.
So some of the backgrounds on these drawings are quite good as well, aren't they? You know, like
yes, but actually the background makes the foreground pop.
yeah, especially with it being more like black and white as well. I think this is a sideways one, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. I'm turning this book always round with these pictures here, Pops. The next couple of pages.
It's always fun when they add a little blood to her, you know.
Yeah. Like that. Well, there's plenty of blood on the next one for you then.
That's what I'm talking about.
So some of the backgrounds won't come across as well, I'm afraid, on screen because they're quite dark. But, you know, you can see them. Well, I mean, I can see them, obviously, because I'm looking at the book, so I can see the detail better. But it gives you a bit of an idea, doesn't it? Like that.
Look, I mean, it's kind of like we can tell how much better it is if we were looking at it in person. We could see enough of it to see what it is, and you kind of know it translates better off screen, obviously.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, like I say, this book is a lot better looking at it in real life than on screen, I must admit.
Yeah,
it's a lot better if you've got your own copy. So this is like the next best thing if you don't have this book. At least you get to see some of the drawings and the paintings. But a lot of them are kind of like darkish, like this. Quite darkish. That's the other side. Right, talking about dark, these are very dark.
now see, but I like those just as much.
Yeah,
the background completes.
I mean, to see that in real life, you can really see the detail. To be fair,
I mean, the background really does complete the picture, though. It's like it's not just the subject. You got to look at the whole thing.
That's it. That's it.
I love when they make you look at the whole page, man.
It's all part of the picture, isn't it? It's all part of the picture. Like that one too. It's all about composition as well, I think, isn't it? You know, like when they draw these, you know, it's all about composition as to where you're going to place all your characters and backgrounds. Like that one, you've got the giant at the top, so to speak, with his hand coming down on that other head. And then you got Vampirella to one side, so
just
sort of leads. Sorry?
It's just good looking stuff.
Yeah, it kind of draws your eye down the page, doesn't it? You know what I mean? From the top. And you've got one on that side. So I'm trying to hold it as still as I can so as you can see them slightly better. So,
Doing fine, Dave. Doing fine.
we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Like I say, it's a nice book to have. It's a nice book. Got Vampirella and Red Sonja, I think, in that one. That looks of it.
Yep.
Over the page. There we go. Another one. I mean, some of them do kind of look similar to each other, but they are all different. All different. I like this one with the glow of green in her hands.
Yeah, but who is that?
Who is that? That's a good question. It doesn't actually, it does say, Blood Queen versus Dracula 2015, sorry.
Okay. The Blood Queen. I kind of
Queen.
think Drac's going to win that. I'm just saying.
I didn't realise that in very small print it actually tells you what the covers are, because the previous one was Vampirella 38 from 2010. So now that I know that, I'll have a look and see. This is a Vampirella Deja Thoris, number 5 from 2019. That drawing.
I've seen that before, yep.
Mm-hmm. And then on the other side, we've got Vampirella and Reanimator number 1 from 2019. There we go.
And y'all know there's blood in that glass. Don't get it twisted.
Absolutely.
That ain't no wine.
The next one is a Vampirella Valentine's Day special, and this is from 2019 as well. That one.
Nice.
And then on the other side, it's Red Sasha and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica number 1 from 2019.
I may have that one.
She's a bit of a cheerleader. She's got a pom-pom.
Yeah, I may have that one. Riverside Cheerleader.
Next one up is Vampirella Volume 5, number 1 from 2019. That one. And on the other side, Vampirella Volume 5, number 7 from 2019.
Like the dog.
Yeah.
He looks a little hungry.
I'll give you a close-up.
A little demon hound or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. All right, who we got now? We've got Vampirella Volume 5, number 8. So these are all from about 2019.
I like that. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's quite a good one, that. She almost looks a bit like Betty Page as well with her hairstyle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why I like the Betty and Veronica one. Because she had that look.
So there's a lot of detail, isn't there? You know, when you get in real close.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of detail.
Yeah, that's almost photographic art. Almost,
yeah.
You know.
Vengeance of Vampirella #1 on this side.
I don't know if I could be happy just posing with a pile of bones.
Well, yeah, there's a pile of bones there.
You know, it's like,
A pile of bones in that one. So next we have Vengeance of Vampirella #2. So these are all the covers, obviously, without any of the writing on, I guess.
Right.
You know, I like the background in this one, though, too.
Has that got her sprouting wings?
Yeah. I think
Cool.
So. Looks like it. And that's the other side.
And zombie killing. Yeah. Gotta kill the zombies. Gotta kill
Vengeance of Vampirella #3, that one is.
Nobody's in there.
Right, we're up to Vengeance of Vampirella #4. I like this one because it's got like some black and white art again behind the main figure. Black and white background. As you can see. And then on this side, this is #5. Like that. Quite a few pages in this book, you know. I'm not sure how many there are, but we're on 46 at the minute. And then that's the other side. So that one is Vampirella and Red Sonja, that one here. There we go. All right, chapter 2, which is entitled From Barbarian to Queen.
Barbarian to Queen. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Red Sonja.
Well, that's Red Sonja Vulture's Circle. So I know we're supposed to be doing Vampirella, but it's kind of like the same colour.
It's okay.
It's a nice book. I'm sure people will appreciate the artwork.
Or, just a thought, you could save the Red Sonja for when we do a Red Sonja show. Because we probably will at some point. You know.
Yeah. Well, I could do. I think I've got some more Vampirella stuff at the back of this book. Just hang on a sec. Yeah. I've got a few Vampirellas at the back, Pop, so we can finish off with, if you like. This is a sketch. This is some sketchbook art. This is Vampirella 38 from 2010. It's a double page.
Oh, man.
How's that?
That's sweet.
That's very detailed, isn't it?
It's got like a watercolor look to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Let me say double page drawing. A lot of detail again. Yeah, it's nice drawing that. And then we have what's this one? Vampirella Annual 2010. This is just a pencil sketch.
That's okay. I'm a fan of pencil sketches. Trust me.
Yeah. Pencil sketch. And then on the other side, we have Vampirella 15. Pencil sketch with a little bit of red blood for you.
I always like that. I've always liked that when they do black and white and then they just throw in a little bit of red or something to highlight, the setting. You know, it's not always red. Sometimes it's, a different color.
That's it. I mean, it's a bit like when they did the black and white and red all over whatever it was.
Yeah.
From a few years ago. Some of those were quite good. Another black and white pencil sketch.
Someday somebody's going to do a weed book that's black and white and green.
Well, yeah. That's true. So that's from Vampirella 15. That's an alternate sketch. That one there.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then on this side, we have Vampirella 31 from 2010. It's another pencil sketch cover. There we go. Hopefully you can see that all right.
Stuff, man. It's just a lot of good stuff.
So this next one is Vampirella 38, 2010. Another nice pencil, sort of like soft pencil drawing.
Yeah, we just saw that.
This is like another. I think this is just another version of it, probably. And then on the other side, we have Vengeance of Vampirella number 2 from 2019.
There it is, people. Good old Vampirella.
Yep. So next page is let's see. Just finish off with these couple. This is a Red Sonja 77 from 2005 for you there, Pops.
I always liked her, but I always thought she needed more of a signature sword.
Yeah.
A signature weapon.
Yeah.
Something that every time you saw it, you knew that was her. Like Lady Death's got that sword. You know that's her sword, right? You know what I mean?
That's it.
Like it seemed like that was the props and the accessories were kind of left out behind the chainmail bikini. It's like, give us a little more, man. Give her something that makes it stand out.
Yeah. That's that one.
What's up, Rocky?
This is Queen Sonja's pencil sketch on this side.
There, you see now there, it's a different sword. It's like every time it's a different sword. It's like, come on, man, what'd you do? Break another sword, stole somebody else's, or it's like, give her a sword that's hers, man.
I quite agree. And then on the other side of this one, we've got Red Sonja, Birth of the She-Devil number 1 from 2019.
All right.
There we go. Yeah, we're down to the last 2-3 pages. This is Red Sonja, Birth of the She-Devil number 3. And fit it all in.
Nice.
And then on the other side is Red Sonja Chaos number 1. And that's from 2019 as well.
Nice.
Right, Red Sonja unpublished sketch we have on this one. On that side. So this is unpublished.
Right.
Looks like. And then on the other side we have Red Sonja and Taris Tarkus unpublished sketch.
No, that's an unfamiliar character.
Yeah, that's from Warriors of Mars and all that, isn't it? Warlord of Mars.
Okay.
You know the big green guy, I think, with 4 arms.
Yep, now it looks familiar.
Yeah, that's it. Right, Red Sonja unpublished sketch again on this side.
Yeah, stab him in the eye. Wow, he stuck it in his eye, man.
And then on the other side of this one, we have another Red Sonja unpublished sketch, and this is kind of black and white with a bit of orange and red thrown in.
I like it. 2 tones of red. You give her the ginger hair and the blood red on the sword.
Yeah. Quite nice. Red Sonja, yeah, these are all unpublished sketches. So this is the same one you saw before, but I think it's just got a bit more detail on it.
Like it.
There we go. And on the other side, what's that? That's another unpublished one again. On this side.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the same sword, the same like hilt, but the blade is wider on that one than that other one.
Yeah, it is a bit.
The same. The blade's like an inch wider. It's like
that's true. This is Warlord of Mars number 20 from 2010. Sketch art on that one.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then on the other side, it's Deja Thoris number 1.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad, that one, is it? It's not bad. And the final page of the Vampirellas is this one at the back.
Oh, yeah, we saw that one already. Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
And there you have it, Pops. That's my contribution for today.
Well, Dave, as always, we appreciate you coming out and sharing your collection with us.
You're welcome.
Tentatively, we'll try to do more Vampirella next week with Max, but if not, I'll try to let you know a couple days ahead of time what, we'll talk, see what we want to do.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like I say, I've got a variety of stuff knocking about. Some of it I can get at, some of it's a bit in the boxes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll find something. We usually do.
Yeah. See that, people? These are collectors. These are collectors. What's up, Rock? You back? What?
There you go.
You want to say goodbye to everybody? You want to say goodbye? Go ahead. Say something. Dave's laughing at you, dude. The cat got more airtime than you did.
Yeah.
All right, people. Check us out next week. We'll do this again, same time, Sunday at 3:30. Always good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
See you later, guys.
Peace.
Madness Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content.
Nothing unusual about a 4 a.m. call to a back alley in downtown Kenton. A young woman lying pristine and unmarked on the cold, hard ground. I get to work quickly, but there's not much to go on here. No marks of any kind, no signs of struggle, just a dead Vic in the middle of an alley. And then there's that. Dead body in a dumpster that looks like a grizzly bear has crawled its way out of his stomach.
Bringing you sex, sass, and style. Buckle up and unlock your imagination for a fun adventure with these death-dealing dames. They sail the galaxy in search of spoils. The most dangerous acquisition, and the most fruitful, are the legendary Splinters of Yggdrasil. The Splinters are magical artifacts forged from the Tree of Life that wreak havoc on the universe. The missions are perilous, but the bounty is glorious. Enjoy our hyper-fictional wonderland. How is a pirate ship sailing through space? 'Cause magic. How do they heal so quickly after battle? 'Cause magic. How are they able to communicate through jewelry? 'Cause magic. It's all about the characters. Abo, rough, robotic, ready. Mo, carefree, callous, courageous. Mistress Graven, daring, diplomatic, dominating. Betsy, academic, accountable, aristocratic. Nefara, ancient, assured, adrenaline junkie. Bruto, proud, prominent, protective. Fisty, independent, incendiary, invigorating. Roxy, superficial, scarred, secretive. Once you get to know this diverse crew of mythical miscreants, you'll be anxious to find out what trouble they'll get into on the next episode. Go to abogrizzly.com and order both halves of the first episode today.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.